Namaste, welcome back to the Pragna channel, and you are watching AWS real-time cloud projects for beginner to expert levels. And I think so far we have done how many projects? 52 projects? Yeah, we have done so far, 51 projects. And so you can consider we are almost moved past the beginner level. We even moved past the intermediate level because we have, I think, about 20 more projects to go, roughly 20-25. So we just moved above the intermediate levels. And the security is something that I am not that familiar with, so I am enjoying this series or these projects that we are doing, because in security I think we did so far 4 projects, and I know the basics of the security related, for example IAM policies, permissions, users, groups, etc. But in the last project I struggled a little bit because KMS is something that I am not that um, familiar with anyways. But I'm not discouraged because at least I get to learn something new, and I am enjoying this. I hope you are enjoying as well. And we are going to do our 52nd project today, which is I think we are supposed to do what we are supposed to do the secrets management project. I don't know why we are there. I think it is here maybe. Yep, secrets management project. So what is this project about? Human resource companies looking to enhance security in their applications. Currently, the applications use hard-coded passwords and do not meet the requirements from the new compliance officer. So I think if it is about database credentials and etc., I know which tool to use, and I use that a lot at my work. So this is something that I am already familiar with. Nice to meet you. I am the development lead for a human resources organization. Thanks for dropping by. Nice to meet you too. How can I help? I just came from a meeting with our new security compliance officer. Based on his compliance assessment, our applications do not meet security requirements. What is the problem? Can you tell me more? Currently, our applications use hard-coded passwords to access AWS resources, such as our Amazon RDS database. We know it's not a good practice, but we don't know where we can store and manage these passwords. I know where. I see. I would recommend AWS Secrets Manager, which can store and protect secrets needed to access your applications, services, and IT resources. Users and applications can retrieve secrets programmatically, removing the need to hard code sensitive information in plain text. Sounds good. However, our applications and databases are deployed in a VPC. How can Secrets Manager access resources in a VPC without going through the internet? No problem. You can establish a private connection between your VPC and Secrets Manager by creating an interface VPC endpoint. I see. Oh, we also want to update database credentials every 30 days. Can Secrets Manager help us there? Sure. Absolutely. Secrets Manager offers built-in integrations for MySQL, PostgreSQL, Amazon Aurora, and Amazon RDS. Secrets Manager can rotate credentials for these databases automatically. Perfect. I like your proposed solution. Can you show us how to build this solution? Awesome. Thanks for the help. And we are going to do it. And trust me, this is my forte. So I think we will finish this very fast. So by the end of this project, we are going to learn how to configure Secrets Manager, create a new interface VPC endpoint, and configure Secret Manager to rotate secrets automatically. Okay, and we are here. Let's go through the video concepts. And here we are. You know the drill. Watch these videos. I'm not going to play them here, but something will pop up here. Go to that playlist, which is called AWS Tutorials for Beginners, where I already uploaded all these videos. So all you have to do is click on that playlist, go pick the video with this title and watch it. If you are asking why I have to watch these videos, well, these explain detailed features and everything about this particular service. So if you don't know what those services are, watching that really helps understand this project clearly. If you don't know what service is, then it is very hard, even though our slides, the going steps are going to explain it, but I would recommend you to watch it. Now let's go through our diagram steps. This solution uses Secrets Manager to store and rotate Amazon relational database service credentials. An application retrieves secrets programmatically and uses automated secret rotation to meet compliance requirements and ensure applications run without interruption. Secrets Manager helps you store and protect secrets needed to access your application's services IT resources. A VPC endpoint enables connections between a VPC and supported services. You do not need an internet gateway, network address translation device, or a VPN connection or direct connection. You can create an interface VPC endpoint to establish a private connection between your VPC and Secrets Manager. All traffic through this connection stays on the AWS network and does not traverse the internet. And we already know there is another endpoint, VPC endpoint, which is called gateway endpoint. So for if you are establishing a private connection between VPC and S3 or DynamoDB, then you are going to use gateway endpoint. But if it is anything other services than those two, you are going to create interface endpoint. An application deployed in an AWS Lambda function retrieves Amazon RDS credentials from Secrets Manager. Using the retrieved credentials, the application can access and query data from the RDS database. Rotation is the process of periodically updating a secret. When you rotate a secret, you update the credentials in both the secret and the database or service. In Secrets Manager, you can set up automatic rotation for your secrets. To rotate a secret, Secrets Manager calls a Lambda function to initiate rotation. You can rotate secrets on a schedule or on demand. Secrets Manager offers built-in integrations for MySQL, PostgreSQL, and Aurora on RDS. Secrets Manager can rotate credentials for these databases natively. The application can access the RDS database by using the retrieved rotated credentials. With the rotated credentials, the application can query and receive query results from RDS database. Interesting. Now, here we go. We have our practice lab goals and the DIY. Practice lab, we are going to configure AWS Secrets Manager to store credentials. Then we'll create a VPC endpoint. Then we are going to configure Secrets Manager to enable automatic rotation. Then we will validate these connections with the RDS by using the new rotated credentials. Then review Lambda function logs in CloudWatch. Then as part of DIY, we are going to update application Lambda function code to query data from RDS and see if it is actually querying the data. Then validate that your application can retrieve the query data from Amazon by using the newly rotated. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, are you guys up for it? I am up for it. All right, let's go and finish the practice. Wow, it has a whooping 60 steps. I was not expecting that. And as usual, I'm not going to read the concept. On each slide, each of the 60 steps, there will be a concept. I want you to pause the video, read the concept. Okay, I just downloaded it, and then we are going to go to RDS, and then we are going to click on the database that's already up and running. We are going to click on connectivity security. Then we are going to go to our VPC security groups, inbound roles, edit inbound roles. Oh, okay, we are going to review it, so it's already there. So pretty much that RDS database. Okay, so let me write these steps. I will forget because these are like what, 62. And let me start the lab in the meantime. So this one just showing us that the RDS security group has an inbound role wherein we are going to let TCP traffic from everywhere on the 3306 port. We are allowing it to the RDS, and don't forget to read the concepts. Then we are going to go to the secrets manager and we are going to enter those credentials. So store a new secret and the username is this one. And again, we have to name this secret anyways, and the password is going to be this. All right, I have the user password, and enter it, then the show password. Then what are we going to, the key, encryption key, we have to give it a key, because we are going to encrypt this using the KMS key, and the key we are assuming they already created it, which is called secrets manager key. We are going to use that to encrypt these credentials. That's why. And we are, by default it's already there. This is the DB instance. Click next, and the name we are giving is this one. Don't forget to read it. Next, next, store. Okay, we have it. You can click on it. Okay, now we are going to do what? We are going to create the VPC endpoint. Okay, VPC what endpoint? Interface endpoint. Why do we have to do that? Otherwise, the secrets manager, it will traverse through the public internet, which we don't want to do that. So click next, and the name that we are going to type is that one. I don't know why they didn't give it here. It would have been nice if they gave it, but let me type it on my notepad. Okay, and it is an AWS service. And what is the service? A Lambda. And okay, so why Lambda we are picking? We are telling this like when using Lambda to connect to the secret manager, use this endpoint, etc. So we are going to pick the VPC, which is the lab VPC. And then the subnet we are going to choose is secrets management lab VPC public subnet 1. I think I will remember that. Oh, we are going to pick what? Even subnet 2, and then IPv4, and then we are going to pick the default security group. I think pretty much that's it. We successfully created the endpoint. Now we are going to click on the application function, which is the Lambda function name. All right, and what are we going to do? We are going to click on the code. We are going to do the full screen. I guess we are pasting the resource DB credentials, which is the secrets manager name that we created, so that this can extract the details. And we are reviewing the code, what it is actually doing. Don't forget to read the concept. Scroll down, review the entire thing, that how we are getting the host port, username, password from the secrets manager. And then the configure test event, because we are going to trigger it. And the test event, we are going to click private. I guess this doesn't take any input, so you can just remove everything and run it as well, I guess. Then test it. Once you run it, you can see the Lambda successfully retrieving the username, password, and etc. from the secrets manager. And we are going to click there because we have to enable rotation. So rotation, enable rotation again. And this time we are going to pick automatic rotation, schedule expression builder, days 30. So we are telling it to rotate it every 30 days. Rotate immediately when the secret is stored. Okay, okay. I forgot to show you the concept. Then we are going to say create a rotation function, and the function name we are going to name it rotation dash lambda, and it's going to be a single user. Click save. That's it. Review it. Enabled, good to go. Then we will go to that particular lambda function, and that code we already, actually they already provided us, which is the file that I downloaded initially. So I'm going to go and upload that zip file, save it. This will be the code they already wrote it for us. And then this needs a layer which we are going to add. Layer is nothing but the common dependencies that you might use in your project in different applications. So instead of adding these dependencies to each and every Lambda, you bundle them up into a layer and you add them as a layer. So this particular layer, what it does, it has libraries or dependencies related to PyMySQL. So version is 2, which I will do it. Okay, let me write something here. Rotation lambda layer. Okay, cool. Click next. Now we have the layer, which is good. Now let's go to again RDS and let's click on rotate secret immediately. Rotate. So that should trigger the lambda function behind the scenes. Now retrieve the secret password. Previously, remember the password we had, lab1234. This time it should be a different password, and which it is. So it successfully ran that and created that. Okay, now we are good there. Now let's go back. So where are we going? So where are we going? We are again going back to the application function because we have to check that the application function is able to pull the new ones. I guess that's why they are coming. We are coming here to test it. And yes, it is successfully pulling the new password, which is cool. And we are reviewing the code again. Not sure. Review the code blocks on lines 116 to 124, which is custom query. Oh, this is because of the DIY. I think we are reviewing it. And then we are going to go into our log groups this time. Why? Because I think as part of the DIY we have to do some stuff. So we are going to click on the rotation lambda log group to see its logs, and we'll click on the first one that is available, and here we will see successfully put secret for that, and then also successfully set password for user. So it has 4 steps which correspond to 4 steps in the lambda. Create a new version of the secret. Okay, that okay, cool. I think they are just showing us those 4 steps, which is good. Connection as user, test secret, and then etc. AWS current, AWS pending, and all that. Okay, which is cool. I think that's it. 60 steps. Easy, right? I know a lot of things that we need to do right now. Okay, let's hope we repeat them and finish this lab successfully. I thought this is going to be easy adding the credentials and getting done with it, but these guys, oof, they made it so complicated. Anyways, so let's start with our RDS. We are not creating database, it's already there. So let's click on it. And we have to go to connectivity, and this we have to go to our VPC security groups because we are going to review something here. Okay, here we are. Click on the inbound roles, click on this, edit inbound roles, and we can confirm that we opened TCP 3306 for everything, which is good. We don't have to do anything, we're just checking if it is enabled or not. Once we finish that, we have to go to secret manager, and we are going to store a new secret, and it is going to be for RDS database, and username is lab user. Password is this one. I can show it for you guys, and we are going to use encryption key to encrypt it, and this is the DB instance, so select it, click next. Secret name we are going to give is this one. Okay, we are not editing any, or we are not replicating anything. Click next. We are not rotating it just yet, so click next. That's it. Store. So once we stored it, if I refresh, it should store here, and if I click on this retrieve secret, it should show me those things that I just created. Now let's go to our Where am I think I'm in the secrets, right? Yeah. Okay, so let me go to the VPC endpoint because that's what we are doing next. So VPC endpoints are available in the VPC page. So if I scroll down, I guess you can see them here. So we are going to create an endpoint, or is it already there, or are we creating it? Hold on a minute. No, it is not there. Okay, we will create it, and the name tag that they gave is this one, and it's going to be an AWS service. And what is it? Lambda. And we are going to select that Lambda, and it's going to be an interface. By default it picked it, and the VPC we are picking is the lab VPC, and we are going to select these two, and the subnets we are going to select our public subnet 1, public subnet 2. It's going to be IPv4, and I think we are going to select the default security group. And I remember all this. Good. Create the endpoint. Okay, the successfully created. I guess we are good with that. Status it is pending. It can get created behind the scenes. I don't mind. Or let's see. I don't know how long it is going to take. So what is it saying? Outdefined is in pending state. Information might be out of date. Okay. So how long are you going to take for this to be created though? Successfully created. Oh, it says successfully. Okay, it is available. Okay, we are done here. Now we are going to go to Lambda, and let's run that application function to test the VPC endpoint is working, and we are able to successfully connect to the secrets manager. Connection was reset. Seriously? Okay, let's go back. I don't know what is going on with this. F5, does F5 work? Yeah, it does work. Okay. That is weird. Okay, that is not what I was expecting. This one already has PyMySQL layer. I don't know what is going on with the connection reset. Okay, let me close this one. Okay, we are supposed to update the code with let's we are supposed to update the code with our uh, secrets manager, but looks like it is not letting me go to the code part. Let's see if I run the test. Maybe that will change. This will fail because uh, secrets manager can't find the specified secret. We are supposed to update it, and it is not letting me update it. Okay, now it did. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and let's enter the secrets name we created previously. Paste it. Okay, it won't allow me that. Paste. Control V. Once you do changes, you need to deploy it, and we already created a test event, which is kind of a dummy one though. So wait until this is green, then click text, and it should be able to successfully connect it using the VPC endpoint to our secret manager and bring it. Come on, it should not take this long. Okay, then something is wrong, or it is just taking this long. All we are doing is connecting and getting the. So let's review the code in the meantime. So okay, yeah, it successfully got connected and brought it. Maybe the VPC endpoint is causing this delay. All we are doing is we are getting the secret name, and we are using Boto3 session. We are connecting to the secret manager using this particular name. Right here we are getting the secret value response, and we are printing that code. If there is any client error, we are printing these errors. If there are no errors, then we are getting the secret string. You can see that, and we are decoding that and printing the decoded binary secret. And looks like here we are, whatever we are getting from the result, which is here, get secret, which is the function above here, that string, we are going to parse that JSON string and getting host name, port name, and we are printing all of them nicely, which is what you have seen here. Okay, so right now what the credentials we entered is working, and the VPC endpoint we created is working as well. So good, so far so good. Now let's go ahead and rotate this. Okay, let's click on it. Actions, not actions. Where is the rotate? Rotate, yeah, here we go. Edit rotation, automatic rotation, and it's not hours, days, I think 30 days. And what are we going to do? We are going to use a lambda function. We are going to create a rotation slash lambda, and this is going to be like this, and it's going to be a single user, and let's click on save. Okay, now even though that is showing that, I think if I refresh it, it will show me a different one. It's still showing disabled. Why? I thought I selected that, didn't I? Hold on a minute, let me see. Something weird is going on for sure. Okay, for some reason it didn't get saved. That's all right. Days 30, and this function name is that one. Let's click save. Is it complaining? Oh, it's being configured. Never mind. This could take up. Oh, okay. That's fine. Let it do. In the meantime, what we will do is, let's go to Lambda before it's that gets created, and looks like it is creating it, or it already created it. So for this, we are supposed to add what? A layer. That layer is already here, which is, I think it should be under custom PyMySQL, and the version they asked us to pick is 2. Looks like it's not there in this one, so I'll be pick one. That's fine. Oh, it's still in the pending state. Okay, that's fine. The creating the function, they're still creating the function. Okay, let them do it. Once they finish it, we can go ahead and enable that. Okay, yeah, I think the second time when we ran it, it failed. That's okay. Let's refresh it. So if I go here, rotation, still that one. Okay, let's see. How long do you need to create this? Okay, I will come back once this is done. All right, finally the function is created, but I'm just wondering if this will show enabled. I mean, it should, right, technically, but it is not showing us that. Maybe is it because we clicked it double time? Rotation. Oh, it is enabled. No, I have good bit. I didn't create it again. Okay, so let's go back to our Lambda, and we are supposed to add the layer, and the layer, add the layer, and which one is it? Yeah, this is the creating the Lambda functions, adding all this is my forte, so not like last time. Okay, we added it successfully. So if you want to look at the, oh, one more thing, we need to upload our code. So let me pause it here. Okay, I uploaded that file. This file is provided by the lab. Initially we downloaded it. This just has the code. It is going to import that code into this lambda function. Okay, if you can see here, it has the lambda handler function, which is the function that gets triggered when you run this lambda. And this all is commented out, but you can see it's going to get the secret ID, client request token, and the step, and then it is going to do a couple of things. If step is create secret, then it will create the secret. If the step is set secret, test secret, finish, etc., and each one has their own function. Oh wow, this is a very big function. And we are using this to do what? To rotate it, to rotate the password. Awesome. Anyways, you can take a look at that since I just scrolled the entire code for you guys. Now let's go back to the here, and let's click on rotate it. Is rotate secret immediately. Let's click on it, and if the lambda function is created properly and everything that we did with the lambda function is proper, this should rotate the secret successfully. How do we test it? We come here, retrieve credentials, and you can see our password lab1234 got changed to this randomly generated password. Now let's go back to our application code, test it again. Now this should reflect that password, and it does reflect our password. Now we are going to go check the logs, but not for this lambda. We are going to check the logs of this one to make sure this actually got run. So how do we do that? You go to monitor and view CloudWatch logs. This will take directly to that log events, not log events, the log groups of this particular lambda. You can go to CloudWatch and click on that. It will take you, but this will directly put you in there. You don't have to search and etc. Okay. See this? It directly put you in there, and what we are interested in is found credentials, created secret successfully. Not this one, not this one. Yes, lab user, success set secret, successfully set password for the user. You can look at all these details, right? I am not going to show you all of it. AWS pending, and then you will see somewhere similarly that what they showed us. Okay, so that's all here, but we are supposed to do one more thing if I remember correctly. This is the secrets rotation lambda. We can go ahead and review the code if you want to look at the code, but let's see what else did they say. Did I miss anything, guys? So let's go ahead. Yeah, we reviewed it. I think pretty much that's it about the practice lab, and successfully we finished it. And now let's go ahead and do the DIY. Let's hope we'll finish it successfully. Oh yeah, they showed us that code where we need to do query the data from AWS Lambda, right? Okay, update the application Lambda function. Let's go there and let's go to the code. And somewhere here they had this one, right? Yeah. So custom SQL. Okay, custom query. Custom query is that return custom query. But when will this get executed? I think they commented this out somewhere in this function. So let's go ahead and uncomment it. I guess it is this one. Uncomment section to test retrieving data from RDS. Yes, I am going to do that. Control slash will uncomment it for you, which is the forward slash, by the way. So this is going to uncomment me that one. And what else we have to do? Validate that your application can retrieve the query data from Amazon RDS by using the newly rotated credentials. So I can do that. Deploy this. Test it. and it is successfully getting the data for me, and also it is printing the new rotated users. So what else you want? Oh, this one, this is the same name, so I'm going to paste that one. This should work. We rotated the secret. You did it. You retrieved data from that by using the rotated, no return successfully. Okay, I already use secrets manager several times, so that's nothing new for me. And in other projects, we also created endpoints. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it though. Did you enjoy it? If you enjoyed this project, go ahead and hit that like and also comment what you enjoyed in this project. If you already did something like this in your project, or if you already know it, comment it and let me know. They are happy, okay, good, enjoying, and I think what will I pick? This looks like Legend of Zelda. I think I'll pick this one. This looks like the Assassin's Creed walls. Okay, now it's time for feedback and fireworks. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. And if you already subscribed, thank you very much. And if you want to support this channel, you can become a member. Okay, let me give that. I mean, giving feedback doesn't hurt, right? It actually encourages these people to perform nice. Okay, so we are done with it. Doesn't mean we are done with this one. It's time for zapping. And give me feedback as well by leaving your comments. Let me know what you are thinking, because that is one way where we get to communicate. Which statements about it are true? When users retrieve a secret, decrypts a secret. Secrets manager writes or caches a secret to persistent storage. Users can rotate secrets on a schedule or on demand in Secrets Manager. Secrets Manager encrypts secrets at rest by using AWS. Yes, yes. It doesn't persist to storage. So that's what it is. Let's go. Okay, not that one. I want to zap. Okay, let's zap this person. Oh, we have another one right here too. Secrets Manager supports automatic replication of secrets to multiple availability zones in AWS region, but not replicating to multiple AWS regions. Oh, there was a replication. I never did this. Mm, what do you guys think? I'm thinking, yes, I think you cannot replicate to multiple regions. Let's check it out. Oh, you can do it to multiple regions. Never mind. Okay, I learned something new. Hmm, where are the blue ones? Okay, right here. Which tool can be used to find out when a secret is stored or rotated in? We already know that. It's CloudTrail. What else? If you want to track something, always CloudTrail, because CloudTrail captures the trail left by any service in the account. Secrets Manager can call Lambda to initiate the rotation of a secret. The rotation function can then automatically use SSL or TL connected to RDS service database. Yeah, I think this is part of that Lambda code they wrote, but I'm not sure. Let's check it. I don't know how they did it. Oh, yes. Yes, that is true then. I am happy. Unlike last time where I answered several questions incorrectly. In applications, users can retrieve secrets from secrets manager by calling get secret value in any of the SDKs. I think yes, they can do it. Yes, they can do it. I used in Python, maybe not in the SDK, but in Lambda function several times. Maybe in Glue as well. Secrets Manager provides complete rotation templates for RDS. Does it? Did we see a template? I didn't see it. Maybe it is. Maybe that's what they used it. Okay, it does. See? I thought they wrote the entire Lambda function, but looks like it does provide you the scripts to do that. Deletes a secret in that. Okay, which resources can be configured? I am assuming events. I think it's events. They are saying CloudWatch, so maybe CloudWatch alerts. But I'm talking about events, no? No events? So, okay, maybe logs looks like. Oh no, events, cheater. Rotating a secret for manager, a rotation lambda does the work. What are the steps taken to rotate a secret? Oh, these are the steps that it did actually. This is interesting. Create secret, set secret, retrieve secret, test secret. Maybe this one. I didn't look at the steps. Create secret, set secret, test secret, finish secret. I think it is this. Yeah, this one. Do we have to know that? Maybe. It doesn't hurt. In Secrets Manager, users can set up the automatic rotation of secrets. Which statements about automatic secret rotations are true? Oh, this is interesting. Did we choose an administrator for this? I think all you need is appropriate permissions. I don't think you need administrator. We'll check that. No. Yeah. Oh, after rotation. Obviously, it is going to get. Yeah, we will get the new one, which we did. Yeah, I don't think you need administrator permissions, do we? I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, it is wrong. I don't know which one is the right one though. Using a VPC endpoint, Secrets Manager can connect to Lambda deployed in VPC without using Internet Gateway. Which type of VPC endpoint? We just used it, Internet VPC endpoint. Yeah, I didn't know that they can ask this many questions for Secret Manager. These guys are awesome. Like the way they create questions, right? It's because I never thought, they could ask this many questions for secret based secrets manager. Wow, they don't, they are done. What can reduce cost when using SQSQs? I think it's the appropriate polling method. Polling method decides how often you poll to it, I'm assuming. Batching, using appropriate polling mode. See, and even batching. How many are there? Oh, two. Wow, I miss this part all the time for some reason. Okay, looks like we are out of secret manager questions. I mean, I didn't do that bad, right? Anyways, thank you very much, and don't forget to like and comment. That will really help this channel a lot. So I really appreciate you doing that. It just takes a couple of seconds. Thank you very much again, and thank you for spending your time watching this video. I hope it was helpful. See you in the next one. Have a nice day. Peace out.